welcome back to my channel and welcome back to today's videos. In this video I'm going to show you mostly first impressions. We have the Urban Decay All Nighter concealers right here, which I'm going to try. We got the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow Palette, Too Faced White Chocolate Palette, lots of new things. I'm going to give you my opinion about the Urban Decay All Nighter concealers. So if you're new here, my name is Linda and I'm really happy that you are here today and joining me in today's videos. If you are part of my Sanji squad, I love you guys. Before we start, make sure to like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. That way I will see you next week with my new video. Also make sure to click a little notification bell. That way you get a notification next time I upload. I upload every week. Let's get started. So as you can see, I already done my brows. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that my skin is moisturized and my skin is prepped for the base. So I'll be using a tiny bit of the Cliniqe moisturiser, which is probably the most important thing if you're gonna do your face, is that your skin is completely prepped and moisturized and ready. That will make your look the best way possible. So make sure don't forget between the brows, especially for me that's like my dry part. And then I'm going in with the Unicorn essence from Farsali. And it sounds weird, but when your skin feels a bit tacky, that's gonna make your makeup stick even better. So I'm grabbing a bit of this Max Fix Plus spray and I'm just spraying that on the beauty blender. Grabbing the Lancome Powder Ultra Wear Foundations. Spraying a bit more, getting a bit more foundation. I'm using the new Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer, which is a waterproof, smudge-proof, long-lasting, full coverage fun concealer. So I'm going in with Fair Neutral. Just so you know, this is the first time I use it, so this is completely first impression. I have swatched them on my hands, but of course your hands and your face is a lot different. So I heard they dry extremely quickly, so you have to be a bit quick with the blending. Oh my god, that is some coverage. Ooh. Let me get a bit more thick spraying, because it is a very matte concealer, which is no problem, but I'm a bit dry around the nose area and a bit under the eyes. And this is so far how it looks like. If I smile, it doesn't really set in my smile lines, to be honest. A little bit here, but this is nearly happening with almost every concealer with me. So that's why I try to use as less as possible. Then I'm just grabbing a bit of a dark color to see if I can cover up any of this. I'm going in with light neutral. Okay, this sounds disgusting. But you know when you pick it here and it gets a bit like crusty? It was a bit crusty over there because I touched it. The moment I put it on, it kind of break, but I think I put a bit too much fix spray on my beauty blender. So I think maybe the beauty blender was a bit too wet, because the moment I dabbed it in with my finger and then dabbed it in with my beauty blender, it worked fine and you can literally almost see nothing anymore. So far I'm really impressed. I am also going to use them for contouring and I'm going in with medium dark neutral. Oh, wait. It looks really light if I apply it, but the moment I like blend it out, it gives a really nice like shadow. I'm really pleased with that. Popping a bit on the center of my forehead just to highlight those areas a bit. Again, I don't use a lot of product because it's really pigmented. So I'm just grabbing my MAC Prep and Prep. Just grabbing my MAC Fix Spray again. So now that the fix spray has completely dried and melted in with my foundation and my concealer, this is how it looks like at a minute. It looks really full coverage. It literally takes away all of this area, which is good because normally you can see this area through any foundation, except if I go really full coverage and I don't really want to go full coverage with the foundation. So this way I have the foundation the way I like it, and then with the concealers I still get that coverage. So now I'm going to set my face, and I'll be grabbing this brush from BH Cosmetics, grabbing a tiny bit of the Beauty Bakerie Flour setting powder, and then very gently set the face with the tiniest amount of powder, literally what's left in the little cap here, and I'm dabbing that into the skin. Is enough. I don't really get oily, mainly a bit around the forehead and around like the nose, so I'm just swiping a bit more on there, and that's all I'm going to do. Bronzer, I'll be going in with the Hoola bronzer from Benefit and grabbing the tiniest amount and sweeping that again along the cheekbones to just bring out that contour a tiny bit more, using that same BH Cosmetic brush, and then blending that out a bit everywhere. I'll be grabbing this brush from Sigma, which is the E55 brush. Then for highlights, I'll be using this palette from Too Faced, which is the Sweet Peach Glow palette. Grabbing this same brush from BH Cosmetic and grabbing the middle one, and I'm going to use that as a blusher. Oh, the smell is so good. And this is a really nice blusher. You can see it has a tiny bit of glow to it. Nice. Grabbing my beauty blender again, and then going in with this one. Then I am applying that with my beauty blender, and look what a nice glow that gives me. So, then we finished our base. I'm just going to do my eyes quickly. For my eyes, I'll be using the white chocolate palette from Too Faced. Grabbing this blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going in with the color Divinity. And I'm just brushing that all over the eyelid, all up to the brow bone. Then I'm going in with this color. Then I'm going in with this color, which is a darker brown. I'm just adding that in the crease, which will dark everything up and make the crease a lot more noticeable. I'm still using that same BH Cosmetics brush, and all you want to do is keep blending out the color, and you can see it slowly creates a crease. Then I am going in with this color Bordeaux. Also blending that in literally the corners of my eyes. So put your blending brush in the corner of your eyes and blend that out. Then I'm grabbing this color, applying that with my finger on the rest of my eyelids. Then I'm going in with this brush from BH Cosmetics in number 6. And I'm getting that color on the brush and spray that with some fix spray. And then tapping that on the eyelids. You can see it gives a real nice pop of color. Grabbing the first blending brush again and blending out that dark brown again. These blending brushes are really nice from BH Cosmetics. This is in number 5. The first time I tried this blending brush so far. Love it. Then I'm going in with this smaller brush. This brush is from NYX and it is the brush number 15. And I am grabbing this bright pink and I get on my lower lash line just to add a bit of color. And you just want to build it up until you think it's bright enough. I want to have it quite bright, so I'm keep grabbing a bit more product and keep building that up a bit. Then for my waterline, I'm grabbing this pencil from the Balm, which is Mr. Right, and it's like a dark plum pencil, which will dark up that waterline a bit. Grabbing that same brush from NYX again, and I'm just blending that pencil together with the pink. Now the eyes are done, I'm grabbing this new mascara from NYX, which is called Worth the Hype. Again, it's a first impression, so I'm actually still opening up. I don't know if you guys have tried it. If so, let me know what you think, but I am about to try this one now. If I can get the plastic off. Oh, there it is. This is how the brush looks like typical mascara brush. So I'm curious how that's going to look like. Don't know. I was going to say I'm not loving it yet, but the more I look at it, especially on camera, the more it does make my lashes look very long. But the more I'm building up this one, the more I'm loving it. And it is nice. It's definitely nice. Then I am grabbing that same pencil from the Balm and I'm adding that on my upper lower lash line, which is always a bit scary to do.
Hi.
So I just lined my lips using this NYX Suede lip liner in the color Soft Spoken. And now I'm going over it with a nude. Going in with Me So Pretty. There you go, there's this look for today done. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please let me know, leave me a comment, click on the thumbs up, do everything that I'm always asking you to do. And I'm very thankful if you do. The only thing that's left to do is getting my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray, which will like lock your makeup in there. So almost every product I use in this video were my first impression. My opinion about the All Night concealers is actually really good. I was a bit scared to use them because everyone said, oh, they're so full coverage, you know, and they're really mattifying and my skin is a bit dry. So I was a bit scared, but even under my under eye area, I did apply a tiny bit. But if I smile, it doesn't crease, and my nose, it looks good. So once it looks good on my nose, it looks good under my eyes, then I'm happy, because that's normally my problem with concealer. So I honestly love them. They gave me a really nice soft contour. They covered all this area, so I would definitely recommend them. The Too Faced palette, what can I say? I love Too Faced, so yeah, Sanchez approved. I hope you like this video and I will see you next week. Love you.